So what happened while I was off the air? This hipster beard thing fad isn't going away, it seems, which means that in 30 years, mall Santas are gonna have a shitload of competition, but that's okay, I guess, cause retarded looking onions have a shitload of competition right now, so to each his own, I guess. WhatsApp got encryption, everybody, this past June, which of course left all of us stupid people wondering, what the fuck did it have before? Dude, people have been using WhatsApp since 2010, where our dick/tit pictures just blasted over the internet like that, just like booby.jpg. Google introduced the self-driving bicycle in the Netherlands.
But we had to adapt the technology to work on a bike.
As an April Fool's joke, which was a nice touch, but Sony just launched PlayStation VR, so Google better get to working on turning that into reality, you know what I mean? Because those motherfucking bikes are gonna have to drive themselves in the future, because no kid is gonna leave his house after this shit becomes mainstream, right?
They might throw off the headset's tracking capabilities. It's also a good idea to close any curtains or shades. Now,
Google did seriously launch its new phone called the Pixel, and it has the fingerprint sensor on the back.
And now you can swipe on the fingerprint scanner to check your notifications.
Which in theory should increase performance of finger blasting around the world. Come on people, we all know that the thumb, has gotten way too much training in the last 10 years. I mean, Apple, home button, gaming controllers, right? But this...
So if I want to swipe it, I'm kind of stressing my finger there, where this is perfect.
This is what it's all about, am I right, ladies? A reality TV show mascot rules the land of the free, and free it is indeed. But don't despair, ladies, a woman will be president eventually. I'm sure that 2020 is gonna be a good year for President Kardashian. But hey, they did legalize weed for personal use in LA so that you can forget. If you live in LA, of course. For the rest of us, prescription medicine! Nah, I'm kidding, there's crack everywhere. Volkswagen lied about how much their TDI engine cars were emitting pollution, including Volkswagen, Porsche, and Audi vehicles.
That's the car I think about when I make love to my wife.
About 11 million of them since 2009, holy fuck, causing damage not only to the environment, but to the car dealerships, which they will compensate. But not the end user. But the way it works is Volkswagen got green state government subsidies all over the world in the form of cash payments or tax reduction, which in turn increased their profits, which means less money for the state's budget in exchange for a cleaner emission engine circulating that country, right? Netherlands spent billions on subsidies for energy efficient cars, so they're rightfully pissed. But you paid a higher price for that said engine, right? Guess what? States are getting paid, dealerships are getting paid, but not you. Well, you may if you live in America, but not the rest of the world, like where this Volkswagen Golf owning motherfucker lives. They're not sorry, man. They're hashtag sorry we got caught. Since European law doesn't permit class action lawsuits like they do in the US, they went for that loophole faster than a bridesmaid at a bouquet tossing. And decided not to pay. Funny, if I sold a product like that, I'd be in jail, but put a bunch of people between me and the final product, like a PR team, a few engineers, and then throw a bunch of money at regulatory institutions, and I'm free to go, proving once again that everybody has a price, even justice. Hi and welcome to ROMERCIAL, the show where I take the piss out of advertising. I'm your host, however the fuck that's pronounced. Today we'll be looking at, what do you know, a Volkswagen commercial. Let's get this baby started.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive the motorcycle. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're
Boys?
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up.
Stop less, go more. The Passat TDI Clean Diesel with up to 814 highway miles per tank. Just one reason Volkswagen is the #1 selling diesel car brand in America.
Doctors and lawyers.
The other reason was the clean diesel part. Who knows, maybe it's 814 miles per tank if you drop it out of an airplane onto a gas station, which would probably pollute less too. The 2015 Passat commercial, everybody, featuring 2 girls, 1 cup, the prequel,
Drive them old trucks.
young Peter North,
Lawyers and such.
and featuring what happens in Donald Trump's pants when you say the word wall around him.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
I like the fact that the commercial suggests that the key to keeping your kids in check is to not stop for gas.
Stay home and they're
Boys?
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up.
Sure, they will stay quiet in your back seat. That's full of piss, cause they had to go for the last 700 miles. Love the shot where the Passat passes the Dodge Charger. This, of course, is a reply to the Dodge Charger commercials. What you probably didn't know, and why should you if you never worked in advertising, is that there's a full-fledged playful war going on between Volkswagen and Dodge ads. Dodge drew first blood with this commercial called Poster.
We're willing to bet no kid ever grew up with a poster of a Passat on his bedroom wall.
Followed by these two, which is actually one commercial with 2 different narrations.
Here it is, the 470 horsepower Hemi V8, butt kicking, Motley Crue blasting, Volkswagen Passat. No, just kidding. It's a Charger. No one ever sits in their brand new 470 horsepower Dodge Charger and thinks, oh man, I wish I would have gotten that Passat.
Followed by this one in which a police charger stops a civilian Challenger for driving too slow.
Know how fast you're going? 20 in a 45. It's a Dodge Challenger. It's a gross misuse of power.
You got passed by a Passat.
Then came this one where they went in full troll mode, right?
If you know Morse code and don't drive a Dodge, you'd be pretty offended right now.
Which was my favorite because it was the opposite of in your face. Those flashes were Morse code, obviously, and made a lot of viewers go on the internet and figure out the message. And it made audiences like engaged by stirring up curiosity. You wanna know what it says? It says, I'd rather walk than drive your car. Boom! So this ad was the first reply by Volkswagen. The only thing missing were the kids in the window going while they pass the Dodge, right? But weak as replies go. But I'm guessing the advertising war was won by Dodge since Volkswagen can't really talk shit about any other manufacturer since the Dieselgate scandal has them on the ropes ethically, right? I mean, what can they say? Whatever they say in like a commercial, the competition could be like, yeah, but we didn't fucking lie and steal and shit. So they have to like, shut the fuck up.
'Cause they never stay home and
See, this is what happens if you don't beat your kids. But really now, I'm not saying beat your kids. I'm saying beat your kids a couple of times in their lives. You know, let them know there's a line, a buffer. Because, you know, kids don't fear beatings, man. Kids fear fear, you know what I mean? They fear the memory of the beating. and then you fill the rest of the time with patience and talking and explaining and shit, right? Dude, I can count the times my dad beat me as a kid on one hand. But then I listened to what the fuck he had to say. Granted, my old man used the electricity cables and belts and shit, but I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying, you know, give them a smack or two a couple of times in their lives, because I sure acted out sometimes, but when it came to pushing the limit, my dad would make that face, and I'd instantly calm the fuck down. One word from him, hey! I ain't saying do it all the time either, because my mom used to beat me every other day, but by the time I was 15, I was telling her shit like, come on mom, is that the best you can do? So that's not good either. Hashtag beat your kids twice. The music is by country singer David Allan Coe, named Mama, Don't Let Your Boys Grow Up to Be Cowboys.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
This poor woman has been working her ass off, and all she gets is this shit! But I think another song by David Allan Coe would be best suited for that shot.
Trying like the devil to find the Lord, working like a nigger from my room and board. Cold.
To really infuse that hard-working, ethnic-hating, Trump-voting, lots of kids birthing Southern culture. Ah, Texas, the 1946 Germany of 2016. Dude, isn't it enough that there's like 7 billion of us? Must every car commercial include like 3 or more kids? Like, you got 4 of them? Here's a bigger car. You got 10 of them, we got you covered. Here's a minivan, so you can carry on with your reality show, right? How about you stop at 2 kids and do more with your life? For instance, teaching your 2 kids that if they ever work in advertising, maybe don't use the music of a racist, homophobic country singer for ads of a German manufacturer. Cause, you know, a history. Dude, David Allan Coe literally has a song called Nigger Fucker. Here's the ending of it.
Sure is hard to figure how any decent girl could ever fuck a goddamn nigger. So for all you nigger-loving whores, this song is just for you.
But just out of curiosity, click the pop-up above the screen there and open the YouTube video to see a non-official version of the song with fucked up lyrics and 2 million views and a bar full of likes, and then wonder why Trump is the leader of the free world. The best part is that this ad was made by a US subsidiary of a German advertising agency called Deutsch LA. How about this idea, copywriters? Don't use any of the songs of these type of artists, even the clean ones, because in turn he gets paid to further his or her music career to end up endorsing individuals like Trump and influencing people who don't know any better. How about this thought? Assholes? But really now, people, you tell me my idea of a good mileage car commercial isn't better. Check it. The shot opens up with a woman putting her 2- and 3-year-old children in the back of the car, husband on the passenger seat, right? While she goes around, it's revealed that she's pregnant, car drives off, and the next shot shows the tank is empty, right? She gets out of the car and there's a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old coming out of the car. Her hair is different and there's a younger husband on the passenger side, right? Way better. I mean, if you're gonna make a comedic point, make it like completely exaggerated and abstract. Don't base it on kids going apeshit when you stop for gas, because I bet any kid has to be faster than even the most fuel inefficient cars would empty their tanks, right? In fact, this commercial is a redo of the same idea used in a better 2012 Passat commercial in which 2 American guys go on a road trip while listening to Spanish lessons, and by the time they run out of fuel...
Road trip, buddy. Let's put some music on.
Welcome to Learning Spanish in the Car.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, this is good.
Vámonos.
Vámonos.
Gracias.
Gracias.
13 horas en el carro sin parar y no traes música. Mira, entra y cómprame unas papitas.
Get up to 795 miles per tank in the all-new Volkswagen Passat TDI Clean Diesel.
So we can't even give this commercial an originality prop, right? The ad is well shot, sure, using slow motion, and the shot to sync the Passat with the lady's reaction must have taken like a few takes to get perfectly. It drives its point across, but it's not even original, and the underlying implications are even worse. So on a scale between ROMERCIAL and Icon, this one gets a commercial grade. for the masses. See, your average copywriting for the automotive industry is usually one of two things. Either they go for the in-your-face features, power, cool, with awesome visuals and camera cuts, family featuring kids like this one, talking animals, which, let's face it, it's an easy cop-out for all advertising, or some sort of celebrity endorsement, right? Or they go for the abstract, totally off-route with the punchline at the end that links the car to the commercial, which I personally prefer in all advertising, like this one.
Honey, I've invited Pedro over.
Pedro, my man!
We need to talk about something.
Great. Let's talk. What's new, Pedro?
Look, Tim, for the past 12 years, Pedro and I have been having an affair.
What? I did not see that coming. At all. Pedro Jr., go to your room. Don't make that face. And take that ridiculous shirt off. Daddy loves you. Sorry, what were you talking about?
I guess cheating was a main theme for Volkswagen since before they got caught. Maybe someone in their ad agency was trying to hint us, like the clues were there all along, but nobody bothered to look, you know what I mean? But objectively speaking, this ad is what it's all about. Comedy backbone with an absurd premise. Not only is the dude oblivious to his wife's 12-year affair while Pedro comes in kissing her, but the kid is named Pedro Jr. and he has a mold like Pedro and is dressed like him. Awesome. It's also awesome because of the little details, like all the pictures of Pedro in the background. And the acting is very good too, like when the wife breaks off the kiss right when the husband is looking up, like that would make a difference. Pedro's attitude and the husband that is distracted by his son after finding out about the affair and then quickly forgetting about it. Top notch.
Pedro Jr., go to your room. Don't make that face. And take that ridiculous shirt off. Daddy loves you. Sorry, what were you talking about?
It ties everything nicely at the end with not all signs are obvious, which highlights the car's sign assist camera technology that notices traffic signs and road markers and displays them on the dashboard, you know, like speed limits and overtaking areas and such. Icon is for the truly great ads, but this one is definitely official. I'd like to end on this question. How the hell does local and international law in today's advertising environment still allow these fucking asterisks at the end cards of their ads? From banks to cards, from food products to services, how the hell do we still allow, as a collective, these too good to be true cards at the end? Check out this Volkswagen commercial's ending.
It's practically yours, but we still need your signature. The Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. 0 do-it signing, 0 down, 0 deposit, and 0 first month's payment on a new Passat and other select models.
Notice that every 0 at the end of that commercial has an asterisk. Like, we all know advertising is in part lying, but when your whole ad is based on this perfect bullshit scenario that the commercial highlights at the end, then the whole fucking thing is a lie, right? That's like saying this product does not cause nut allergic reaction. Asterisk, except for people with peanut allergies, right? That's like saying Cosmic always wears a condom. Asterisk, if he has a condom on him, and if he does, only if the girl insists on it. I don't know how we allow this mayhem, man. But hey, I'm not gonna change anything. No one man can. So share this video if you like, but I'm aware that most of you won't, and it's okay. I've made my peace with that. Because ultimately, even if you do, it won't make a difference. Either I like it or not, it's advertisers that pay entertainers, and entertainers influence people. Hush, little Cosmic, because that's a conflict of interest. But more importantly, there's an interest of conflict. They'll bring out the worst in us so they can keep us at each other's throats. Because conflict sells. And we're not even aware of it because we're trapped by that instant gratification. Hey, those kittens ain't gonna share themselves. And those Trump being dumb, look at me, I'm so better than him, haha videos, didn't share themselves either.
God bless the nation, obligation, altercation, interest of conflict, population, lost your patience, confirmation, symptoms of a hostage.